Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a very important intro to this video. This video is going to be on mental health, suicide and self-harm. If you are triggered by any of these things, please don't watch this video. I will be showing some depictions of self-harm and talking about mental health, and if these upset you, please don't watch this video. I want to make sure that everyone is safe, and if you want to watch this video because you want help, please stay. I'm here for everyone and I want you to listen and feel that you're welcome here. But I just wanted to make sure I put a very serious trigger warning in this video, as this video is going to be a very serious topic that I think needs talking about in lockdown, as I know it can be hard for some people. So again, if you're triggered by depictions or talk of mental health, self-harm and suicide, please do not watch this video. Thank you. So yes, I'm going to talk about suicide, self-harm and mental health. I want to reach as many people as I can, even if it's just a few. If there's any background noise, I apologise. I had to just restart this because of a very loud noise in the background. I'm going to try my best. So I want to make this video because I know we've all been in lockdown for quite a few months now, and it's really hard for some people, and I just want to reach as many as I can. I myself have struggled with self-harm, suicide and mental health issues, and I still do. And I just want to make sure that you know, no matter what gender you are or anything like that, anyone and everyone can have it, and everyone is valid to feel the way they feel. I don't care how old you are, or if you're a man or a woman, or you're transgender or anything like that, because everyone feels the way they feel and you're entitled to feel that way. I also want to talk a bit about men's mental health, because I don't feel like that's spoken enough about. And what we need to understand is, just because they're men, or if they feel masculine, or as a man, that they can struggle with mental health too. And I think it needs to be spoken about a lot more. I'm not saying women are invalid or anyone who's feminine is invalid, but I just want to make it more known that men's mental health is just as important as females' mental health, and everyone's mental health is just as important as the next person. It doesn't matter if you're a child and you feel depressed, or if you're an adult or a teenager. It doesn't matter. Everyone's important and everyone's welcome here. So, I also want to talk about in this video some of the things that you can do and some of the helplines that are available in the UK, and specifically, I can never say that word, sorry guys, in Sheffield, because that's where I'm based and like what I know. So, if we're going to talk about self-harm, right? If you're a cutter, or perhaps like to do that, there's some ways you can prevent that. And I understand that it's a struggle, and these tips you may have done and they may not have worked, but I just want to put them out there and just make sure that you know. A few of the tips that I've done is I started a diary, and I write how I feel, and I take all my anger and stress out on that. The next thing I do, what I used to do, was I wrote in big red writing on pieces of paper how angry I was and what made me feel like I wanted to hurt myself. And then I'd scrumple it up and I'd rip it up and I'd throw it away, because that's frustration getting out. If these things don't work and you like to see the physical things and the pain, some of the things that you can do that are a lot safer is you can get some ice cubes, and you can either put red food colouring in the ice cubes or on the ice cubes once they've frozen, and you could rub that on the parts that you like your self-harm, and this could cause like some cold feeling and some sensation on your body, and the red, when it melts, would indicate the blood, which can help relieve it. If this isn't working for you, another thing that you could do, which is a thing that I used to do a long time ago, was colour on myself. I used to get all different coloured pens and I used to squiggle on myself, everything like that, and it's great. Because then you're left with like beautiful pieces of work that you've just scribbled all over yourself, and it's amazing. Another thing you could do is take a really, really cold bath. It sounds horrible, like who would want to get in a cold bath, bar as British people right now, as it is very, very warm. But yeah, a really cold bath can like shock your body, and although it's freezing and you're like, ooh, it can relieve you of something because you're cold and your body's shivering, and it's another way. Other things you could do is have a slightly warmer, but not dangerously warm, a slightly warmer bath, because it has the opposite effect, like it's very hot and things like that. And it's like the feeling of the warmth and everything. There's just a few ways that you can help yourself that I've done. You could also just do things like going for a walk, or colouring in a colouring book, or writing an essay, or anything that you think would help you. And I know probably a lot of people that are here to maybe perhaps listen to tips and things are thinking, oh, well, I've heard all this before and it doesn't work. I understand, because I've heard all these things too, and like, what's the point? But the point is, if you've got this far into the video, you obviously want to help yourself. You want to stop. You don't want to hurt yourself anymore because you know it's not helping. And that's the first step into any recovery or anything like that. Because if you're seeking help and you're seeking tips on how to stop, to me, that's amazing. And you're getting there already. So these are just things that I personally have done that I found helpful. And if you don't, that's fine. But there's other things that you can do. What you have to remember is everyone's different and not everything works for everyone. But you have to just accept that. And the fact that you want to move forward and you've come to the point of your life where you don't want to do this anymore, that's great. And I applaud you for that. Right, we're going to talk about suicide now. I don't have a lot of knowledge on suicide or like statistics and everything. But I just want to say, if you're feeling really suicidal and that your life doesn't mean anything, but it does. Because you may think that you're not important or you're invalid and no one cares about you, or you don't have any family or friends. It's fine. You are still important because you're making a difference every day, whether you know it or not. You could smile at someone, or you could comment a nice comment on someone's day, or anything like that, and you could make that person's day so much better. And like, you are not invalid. Like, it's so hard, and I understand that you feel this low, but you're not. And one day, things will get better. And I know everyone's heard this and it's the same, things will get better. I've heard this all before. I know, I've heard it all before too. But you do need to understand that you are important, because it's like if we went back in time and we squished a bug, it could change everything. It's just a teeny tiny bug. What does it matter? Because that teeny tiny bug could make something, then that becomes something, and that becomes... You see my point? As small as the little bug is, that little bug is important. I'm not calling you guys bugs. I'm just saying. So you have to remember that. And we have to help each other. even if it's hard, reach out to people, anyone who you think might help you. Even if you don't have any family and friends, you can ring the suicide numbers that I'm going to put through here, and I'm going to add pictures and things like that to show you like what you can do, and the pictures of things and suicide prevention numbers and things like that. And that's all I want to say, is that like, you guys are important, everyone's important, and I really hope that when you watch this video that you can share it to people and you can help them just by making sure that they know. Or if you think your friends are low and you think that it's a hard time for them, just reach out to them. Maybe if you don't have any money, just go for a walk, or if you have some money, then go grab a drink, like a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you like to drink, because coffee's not everyone's cup of tea. But yeah, I just want to reach out to all of you guys and make sure that you know that it's alright to feel the way you feel and you're not invalid, basically. But yeah, I hope that this video has reached a few people and that you know that everything that you think is not invalid or not important, because it is. If you have to ring someone, or if you even want to comment and message me on Instagram, I'm always free to talk, and I'm very here for anyone who wants to talk about anything. I do prefer to talk to older people about things because I am an adult and it's a bit hard for me to talk to younger people. So if you're 18 and above, I can speak to you just for like that sort of age range, but there is people out there for younger people. And I'm going to comment some places, well not comment, I'm going to put pictures and things of places that are available to you and for anyone of any age. And I just want to make sure you all know that. And I'm going to talk about things like LGBTQ as well. Well, LGBTQ+. Because I feel like there's a lot of struggle and mental health around that aspect of things. And I just want to say that you're important too. Like, it doesn't matter if you feel like you might be gay or transgender or lesbian or anything. It's all fine. It's fine. Because even if you're young and you think, oh, I don't know, that's fine. You're figuring yourself out and you're not invalid for doing that. And if anyone wants to discourage you, then that's their own opinion and that's nothing on you. You are allowed to feel the way you feel. That doesn't matter. And I know I keep repeating myself, but I really want to make sure that you all guys know that it literally doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. As long as you're healthy, happy, and self-loving, that's fine. That's all that matters. As long as you worry about you. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Like, it's great if you have loads of friends and family and everything. That's wonderful. But they can only get you so far in life. And what you have to remember is that you are you. And that's all that matters. Whether you have 50 friends or 5 friends or no friends or loads of family and loads of family members and family friends and everything like that. They can all cheer you on. But if they don't, that's fine. Because your worth and how you feel about yourself is the most important thing in the world. Because you're the only one that it's going to affect. And some people could say like, oh, but if I come out or if I choose to be something else, then they won't accept me. That's their decision. That's their choice. Are you happy with how you are? That's what you have to ask yourself. Are you happy with the decision that you've made? If you are, that should be the only thing that matters, because true people who really care about you will support you no matter what the situation is. And that's what I wanted to talk about with all of this mental health and stigma and everything like that. I just want to make sure that you all know it doesn't matter what anyone else says. Whether they say, oh, this doesn't matter or that doesn't matter. It does. You matter. And everything up here, what you think, matters. And whether they like it or not, doesn't matter. you matter. And we matter. And that's what you have to think. And it's hard, I know. And you've probably got this far and you're thinking, oh, she's not taught us anything, she's not helped with anything. I understand if that's how you feel, because it's frustrating. And there's only so many videos out there that can truly help people, because it's the same thing. It's all we've learned. But if you keep on things and you keep telling yourself your worth and everything like that, it'll get there. I was like that. With all my depression and anxiety and self-harm and mental health, I was the same. And I was like, oh, they're not listening. I feel this way, but they're not listening. I kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And then, it gets places. Still haven't fully been diagnosed with anything, but I'm still pushing. Because I know how I feel. And medicine and things are getting better, and there's medicines out there that can help things and relieve things and stuff like that. And with the tips that I've given you about self-harming, especially if you're a cutter, then they can help a lot. They helped me a lot anyways. If you're self-harming any other way, these practices or tips could help you too. But this is just from my experience. I'm just giving tips of what I did and what I was doing, and to reach out to them people, although everyone is welcome. But yeah, guys, I know I've been rambling on for a long time now, so I'm going to end it here and do my outro. But just remember that, yeah, your worth and self-love is all that matters, and that's all that you should remember. No matter what you are, who you are, or how you want to be, you are important. So guys, I know that was a bit of a tough topic and things like that. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you share this video and you like and you leave a comment. Please reach out to anyone that you can, and I hope that all the links and the pictures that I add into this video help you. Please, please, please share this with as many people as you can and get the word out there. Mental health is important, especially in tough times like this. Thank you guys. If you liked this video, please give it a like and a comment and share and subscribe like I just said. Please reach out to people. It's okay. I love you. Peace out.